Aloha! This is the presentation about Leo Ki'eki'e, or Hawaiian falsetto music. First, I'll start by giving the definition of Leo Ki'eki'e. If you break the word down, Leo means voice in Hawaiian and Ki'eki'e means high. So together, Leo Ki'eki'e means high voice. Now, another important word and aspect of Leo Ki'eki'e is ha'i. In Hawaiian, ha'i means to break or snap, and in this case, it's talking about the breaking or snapping of the voice. And this breaking or snapping describes what the voice does in Leo Ki'eki'e. When they're hitting those higher notes, they call it, that's their ha'i. And it takes a lot of practice and time to develop this ha'i. Now in Leo Ki'eki'e, the performer, who's usually a male, uses skillful vocal changes and they reach the highest registers of the musical scale with their voice. Now the origins of Hawaiian Leo Ki'eki'e. It evolved from many different areas. Some of these areas are ancient Hawaiian chants, missionary hymns, and different parts of these different cultures' music, Mexican, Spanish, and Portuguese. Now we had these Mexican and Spanish and Portuguese music influence because we had all these different ethnicities here because of sugarcane plantations. So all these different aspects came together and blended to create Leo Ki'eki'e. Now more about the origins. In ancient Hawaii, Hawaiian women were forbidden to sing in public. So this meant that in church and in other public places, the men were given the female parts. So the soprano and the higher alto parts and stuff. And because women couldn't sing them, the men had to learn to sing these parts. So this led to most Hawaiian men being able to sing in the upper registers of the musical scale. So this is probably one big reason to the development of Leo Ki'eki'e. Now Leo Ki'eki'e today is still very popular. Today both men and women sing Hawaiian falsetto music or Leo Ki'eki'e. But there's lots of argument that women should not be called falsetto singers. Some people believe this because women's voices are naturally higher, and so they feel that they should just be called sopranos rather than falsetto singers. But there's lots of debate about this. Like I said before, male falsetto singers are more common. This style of music, Leo Ki'eki'e, is a very popular genre within Hawaiian music. So popular that each year there are Leo Ki'eki'e competitions, and different islands usually host their own, and for a few of these competitions, only men are allowed to join or enter the competition. So this shows, that Leo Ki'eki'e is still popular today, still going strong. And another way to show this is because there are many famous Leo Ki'eki'e artists in the Hawaiian music world today. And we're going to discuss two of those different artists. Now the first is Na Palapalai. This is a group. They were formed in 1995 in Hilo, Hawaii. The original members are Kuana Torres Kahele and Kapulana Kehao Tamure, and today with their last CD that was released, these two are the only members of the group. But in their last CD they had another member, and throughout their band history there's been members come in and out just like a lot of other bands, but right now it's just the two original members. Now, this group grew up listening to traditional Hawaiian music, and because they were around it so much, they developed a love for it. And so what they do today is they take these songs that they fell in love with and have grew up with, these traditional Hawaiian songs, and they rearrange them for all to enjoy, young and old. It's easy for everyone to listen to and for everyone to enjoy. What they're known for is their original compositions and their beautiful falsetto harmonies, and some people consider them to be trendsetters in Leo Ki'eki'e. Now here we have a video. It's called the Hilo Medley. It's a medley of different songs talking about the beauty of Hilo and how famous certain parts of Hilo are. But when you're listening to it, I want you to really pay attention to the higher pitches of the song, and you'll be able to tell the difference between lower parts and when they go higher, and it'll stand out and you'll be able to hear it. So now we'll listen to this song. Okay, so if you want to continue listening to the song, you can go back and listen to it. But right before I ended the song, you could hear that part when she hit those different notes and it started higher and kind of went lower, and you can kind of hear the ha'i in that song. Now the next featured artist is Hoku Zudermeister. He grew up on this island of Oahu in Kaneohe, and he grew up dancing hula and danced throughout his life, and when he was in intermediate school he taught himself how to play the guitar, ukulele, and bass. And from here his love for music, particularly Hawaiian music, began to grow and flourish, and he developed a really strong desire to play the music of his kupuna, so the music of the past, traditional Hawaiian music. So he formed a band in his senior year of high school, and they played for a couple of years together. But in 2007, Hoku Zudermeister released his solo album. He currently has 2 CDs out, and he is in his mid-30s, I believe. So he's actually, kind of in the younger generation, and it's nice to see these younger people perpetuating this ancient style of music. Not traditionally ancient, but it developed not recently. So in this video, he's singing Kuhio Beach, and the song is done mostly in English, and in this song, you'll definitely be able to hear these very high leo ki'eki'e notes, and it'll be very easy to identify the ha'i, or his cracks and breaks in his voice, going from lower notes to higher notes, back to a little bit lower notes, and I really want you to try and pay attention to that ha'i. So we'll listen to a little bit of this song. So just in that short, first minute that we listened to, you could really hear the ha'i, like I said, and he hit some extremely high notes, and you could tell, like how amazing it is for a male to be able to sing this high when the audience just clapped when he had that really high part, and it just sounds so beautiful. Now, the future of Leo Ki'eki'e. Like I said, about Hoku Meister and also about Napalapalai, these vocalists are quite young, and it's, like I said before, it's so nice to see that, there are younger people who are trying to perpetuate this, and there are more and more Leo Ki'eki'e vocalists performing today. They may not be famous, but there's lots who are, practicing the art and trying to develop their ha'i so that they can sing and perpetuate this style of singing. And another good aspect about Leo Ki'eki'e is the competitions that are held, because, it keeps it going strong. It keeps new and fresh voices coming to the Leo Ki'eki'e and Hawaiian music scene. And I believe that many people will continue to perpetuate this style of singing, and I think that it's important for this style of singing to be perpetuated because it's such a beautiful style of singing, and I think it's pretty amazing that, males can reach these very high registers. And so that's all for this presentation, and I hope that you learned a lot about Leo Ki'eki'e.